Yeah, I felt an adrenaline rush for sure. I stood out there and I always get nervous, but I think it was a little bit more nerve-wracking because it was like this is immediately going out to the public right away. So, I just used the adrenaline and turned it into excitement and had a good time. So I hope that America liked it.
It's a different set of nerves because beforehand you're like, well, I get to wait and see this, later. And just like Cami said, like it's right now. Like America was watching me the same second that I was singing, it was coming out of my mouth. And you still never get used to singing in front of Kelly and John and Blake and Gwen. And that's the nerves never go away there. So I was trying to be as excited as possible, but I was definitely still a little bit nervous. I had a blast though.
I agree with Madeline. It was, you don't get used to singing in front of them. And then not only singing in front of them, like you get to watch it back, with your family. Now your family is just watching you live in action. And it's just that thought process in your mind. It's no, people walking around setting you or anything and taping, okay, cool, go. No, this is like live at 5. Like it's
Luke Combs is huge right now, and taking on such I guess, a song like that from such a huge artist, it's you got to do it justice, and I guess I needed to pull out the moves. I feel like vocally it's gonna have to sound pretty good, but at the same time, like I think to make it sound better or I guess impress everybody is I just had to put on a show, and so I guess I just used that and used my hips.
Well, I put a little Desz on a twist. Tina Turner is one of those songs. She's one of those icons where you don't really change her songs. Tony Braxton, like Tevin Campbell, a lot of those people, but I'm also my own person. So I'm an admirer, and just I just I took a risk with certain things, and I just tried to make it my own. And my thought process on it was like, I'm going to keep it as true as I can to this iconic, legendary woman, but I also want to be just as iconic as she is. So I'm going to put my own twist to it. So I just studied her, and then I know myself. So I just kind of intertwine the two.
It was really fun. I looked into a couple of the people that wrote that song actually put out other versions too. So I listened to their versions, and I kind of put all the pieces together and then added my own. And when we went into our first rehearsal, Kelly had like a lot of ideas, and we really worked through it and kind of changed it up a little bit. And it was really fun to kind of see this song go from like what you heard on the radio to like the version that I did tonight. It was really fun.
Yeah, so I took this song. It's actually originally by I always say it wrong, INXS in Inix, or I can't
Makes
say it.
sense.
Yes, I can't say it right. So it's originally by them, and then I did the Bishop Briggs version, but it really wasn't the Bishop Briggs version. It technically was her arrangement, but I really took it and made it into that kind of similar to "I Put a Spell on You" from the Knockouts. Kelly really helped me put a twist on it and make it my own, and turn it into that eerie kind of vibe with some more power as well to show something new.
Working with Kelly, number one, she is such a sweet person. And as much as she is a cheerleader that you see on TV, in person, she's definitely not just encouraging. When they say she's a coach, she's a coach. So she's not going to sugarcoat anything for you. If something is not for you or something can be better, then she tells you. And I've learned like from her, like being able to take constructive criticism, being able to listen to people who are in I'm not going to just say better position, but are in a higher position, who have been through this process, and just being able to take constructive criticism and then, find it within yourself how to make that, suggestion or whatever manifest, with my own interpretation, to not take anything personal or anything like that. So I've just learned to become a better, like a more professional artist, a more professional person overall, like just working with her.
She's really fun to work with because she's a real person, just like all of us. It's so cool to go into rehearsal and like she's like, "Hang on, I'm hungry. I'm gonna go get a snack or what." Like, I'm like, she didn't do that, but like that, she's such a real friend. Like, she's really cool to talk to. And then in rehearsal, yeah, she will tell you like, "I don't think this works. Let's do this instead." Or maybe let's take the second verse and take it up so it's not low and boring and do this because what you did was. It's like, yeah, constructive criticism. I learned how to take that. And then I also learned, how to like really emote with a song, especially ones that aren't mine, that I didn't write myself, which is really hard to do. And she really taught me, like literally taught me how to do that and told me how to do it. And I'll take that with me to the grave. Like, that's such good advice. I'm so thankful.
Yeah, Kelly is obviously, she's gone through this exact process that we've gone through. And she's taken it to probably the highest you can ever take this opportunity. And she has her own TV show. Anyways, getting criticism and advice from someone like that, like I think no matter what, you're gonna take it to heart. And she's making me, I guess, I've really figured out who I am as an artist. Like I'm getting closer and closer. And just because, I mean, her advice and just trying to tell us and make us really dissect what we want and what we want to do on stage and what we want to create and do with our, I guess, music and, I mean, our whole career, where we want to take it. It's just, she's making us really pinpoint everything. And it's I mean, exactly what I've been needing to do and needing for a long time. I need to figure this out. So, yeah, I will. I don't even know how to say that in one sentence, but she's definitely helped us out. Help me out, guys.
Yeah, so I'm new to Team Kelly, and this is the first time that I got to work with her. And, John really helped me with, my artistry and figuring out who I am as an artist. And I think Kelly has really just continued that. I mean, she's just, like Madeline said, like, she's just such a down-to-earth person. She talks to you like you're on the same level. And I think that's something to take, into our careers, is to realize that we're always learning. And, it's important to be humble no matter how successful you are. And she's the embodiment of that. So, like, all of the contestants have become so close to each other. I think we've really bonded over the shared experience of having to do this during COVID and figure out how to make friends and, connect with each other in different ways. So, yeah, we've all become super close, and especially Team Kelly, because we've been around each other so much. And I love you guys.
It's getting to look a lot like Christmas.